everyone, my name's James Ivey.
I'm Paul Drew.
From the Studio Rats.
Oh, yes.
Now, we have been asked on multiple occasions to produce a kind of Gary Moore, The Loner, stroke, Parisian Walkways, stroke, Still Got the Blues type tone for the Katana.
For the Katana?
Well, you know, Katana, Katani, Katanai, who knows?
Let's call the whole thing off. Anyway, so this, again, is supposed to be a live tone, Katana tone creation thing on Friday, but because James is here on Thursday, and James is like the resident Gary Moore expert.
The ultimate Gary Moore superfan.
Yes, yeah, Gary Moore.
Hence, he's let me have the guitar.
Yeah, Gary Moore on many occasions had to put a restraining order on James to keep him away. What we decided to do was to shoot this on Thursday so we could get this done with James here because, yeah, James knows his tone when it comes to Gary Moore. Just in case you guys didn't know, we do Katana preset packs. So if you want to go and check out some of our Katana preset packs, you can do. They're on the website, which is thestudiorats.net, and you need to go to the downloads page. Shall we get to it?
Yes. Now, it's worth saying that there are several eras of Gary Moore tone. We've gone through some of the live recordings, we've gone through some of the studio stuff. This is definitely not The Loner tone.
Oh my gosh, no.
Because it was some kind of super strat, Kramery, Hamery thing.
It was a Jackson, wasn't it?
Or something like that.
Horrible.
And it almost sounded like it was plugged direct into the desk.
Yeah, so we're sticking to the more sort of Gary Moore,
the bluesy era.
Yeah,
stuff.
the sort of high gain Soldano, high gain Marshall sort of sound.
Still Got the Blues is our reference. We're not going back to super early Gary Moore, Thin Lizzy stuff because that's not what you wanted. You wanted the kind of the big oozy bluesy Gary Moore type tones.
Okay.
It's also worth saying that we've had more than a heated debate about what makes Gary Moore's tone.
We need a count of fisties.
Well, and I think that's exactly it. These,
without a doubt,
are, I would say, 90% of the Gary Moore tone. If you attack the guitar in the same way as he does, blatantly, brutally,
yeah,
you're going to get closer, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You're quite gentle, and I'm being gentle with this thing because obviously it's not mine, but I'm going in quite hard.
Okay, we're going in quite. Oh, okay. So,
right,
and on that note, let's get to it. So, amp type.
Yes.
Well,
you would normally start with the clean out and build everything on top of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're not a big fan of the crunch lead or the brown.
No, I'm not.
Amp heads. No.
No.
But in this case,
in this case, we're going to go for the brown. We're going to go for the brown setting because I'm guessing and sort of Still Got the Blues. Gary Moore's using something like a Soldano.
It was a Soldano 50.
Okay, so we're going to stick it on the brown setting and we're going to put the variation on.
Yes.
So far, it sounds like this. It's sort of getting there.
Probably 70-80% of the way there, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is. But then, it is part of Gary Moore's sound was it was using a Les Paul, and especially on that sound, it is on that song. It was the neck pickup.
Neck pickup, and any time Gary Moore strolls down here, it would go straight to the treble pickup, or he'd wind back the volume to clean it up.
Okay.
So in the verse sections, if you like, the sung sections, it was cleaned up, or on the live recordings, it was channel switched to a clean channel with some chorus and stuff.
Sure.
But we're thinking about that big, rich, bluesy overdrive sound. So
absolutely.
Yeah, we've gone for the brown amp.
So we think a little bit more gain.
Yeah.
Just a tad. And I'm also thinking a bit more presence as well.
Yeah, because it's quite a trebly sound without being harsh and trebly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you want to just play the first part?
Yeah.
See, instantly, I know the reverb's wrong.
Yeah.
The reverb's wrong, but instantly the sort of guitar tone.
We've got the chirrup sound, the dig sort of.
The chirp, yeah. Yeah.
That sort of sound.
Yeah, I agree with that. So let's do a little bit more bass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the treble, I think we could boost just a little bit, but we've discussed this, and Gary Moore's tone was mainly loads of mid, but like high mids, clarity, yeah? Okay, so let's crank the mids up.
Well cranked.
Well cranked.
You've got the finger noise,
Yeah.
Which is so much of his, let's say, all the extra bits of the sound.
Yeah, definitely. The presence, I don't think we need any more than that.
No, I think that's about right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to be using any pedals to get this. We're not going to be using any of the booster side of the Katana for this. We're just going to be using the amp side of things, because the Soldano amp, which is what he was using at the time, was like the ultimate sort of high gain lead sort of sound.
Yeah, totally.
So we're going to leave the booster off, which is quite unusual for me. We're going to go straight to the mod and use the compressor on this. Now, we're going to be using the compressor and the light setting. So switch that in. Let's bring the sustain back a little bit. Right, try something like that.
And that's helping even more with the chirp and the dig sort of sound, the pick sound.
Let's bring the attack up a little bit though. And bring the tone up. Should bring the tone up just a little bit.
That's getting there.
Now we're getting there. So I've also boosted the level. Now I think as a basic tone, and I know we've got some reverb on this already, but I think as a basic tone that's working.
Yes. But listening to some of the live recordings, there's a little bit of delay in there as well, isn't there?
I think it's a little bit of delay. Well, first of all, can we do the reverb so we can get that? So we can get that nailed in.
Totally.
Now, plate reverbs tend to be a little bit brighter than other reverbs. But I think what we'll do is, because it was the sort of era where reverb was sort of swamped, I think we'll use a hall.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to bring back the reverb time a bit. And let's turn up the pre-delay.
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I think it's pretty good. I think
makes it sound stadium-esque, doesn't it? It's a big stage.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could bring back the high cut just a little bit, just to reduce the top frequencies. Awesome. Right, now let's have a look at the delay. So we're going to be using the first delay for this. Now, definitely don't want a modulated delay. I think an analog delay, because we want it to sit in the background.
Yeah.
I think about 400 milliseconds is about right.
Yeah.
Feedback's fine. Now, again, we still want to reduce all those high frequencies of the delay, so should we bring that back a bit?
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's there, but it's not part of the sound. It's like a complement to the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're pretty much there, aren't we?
With Gary Moore, as we said earlier, the tone was in his fingers. Do you want to play? You play the riff, and then I'll attempt to play the riff, because I don't really know the riff, but I'll try and play it. So hopefully you guys got something out of that. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul.
I'm James.
And we'll see you next time.
Can I play us out?
No.